We are back right now. SUBBBSCRIBE versus Dalton Rosta. Now, I don't know who won the first round because for some reason my YouTube shut off by itself. But hey, we're back, man. Here we go. SUBBBSCRIBE versus Dalton Rosta. Double jab from SUBBBSCRIBE. Leg kick from SUBBBSCRIBE. High kick from SUBBBSCRIBE. Nice little jab. Right hand from Dalton Rosta misses from a mile. So far, SUBBBSCRIBE doing a great job in this round, fighting from the outside. Dalton Rosta is having a tough time trying to find his distance in the striking, man. Dalton needs to make this a dirty fight. You can't have a... Oh, he just rocks SUBBBSCRIBE! Dude, let's go! Dalton rocked him! SUBBBSCRIBE's hurt! SUBBBSCRIBE is hurt. Dalton Rosta needs to stand back up. No, stay back. Stay on top of him. Finish the round on top. Wow. Amazing. Amazing, you guys. SUBBBSCRIBE is on top right now. I mean, Dalton Rosta is on top. So far, phenomenal, man. That was a nice right hand from Dalton Rosta. Stumbled the legs of SUBBBSCRIBE. And it rocked him bad. Dalton Rosta was able to rock him back, hurt him, and he dropped him. Kimura from Dalton Rosta. It is so... Oh, it was so close. He was like an inch away from literally turning that elbow to where it was about to snap, dude. Dalton Rosta is winning this round for sure, my friends. Hit the like button. We have the other stream going on. It messed up for some reason. We're live again. And Dalton Rosta is in side control right now. And in full position of driving this car, you guys. He rocks SUBBBSCRIBE, dropping him with a right hand. And now he's just dominating on top. 2 minutes to go in round 2. Phenomenal from Dalton Rosta, man. Like I said, we want Dalton Rosta to win this fight because the winner will be taking on Aaron Jeffrey. And he is this channel's fighter, baby. We're Aaron Jeffrey fans over here. Check out the interview. And he's coming on. He's going to the semifinals. And he's coming on this week to talk with us, baby. So let's go. Look at Dalton Rosta. Dominating SUBBBSCRIBE right now in side control position still. Looking to lock up a Darth. Whoa! He got it! Dart choke! I think he got it. Dalton Rosta is about to put SUBBBSCRIBE to sleep. He's out! He's out! He's out! Dalton Rosta just submitted SUBBBSCRIBE, my friends. Let's go! Baby! Aaron Jeffrey could do it. Dalton Rosta just submitted Little Timmy $1. Oh! The first super on a live stream from Little Timmy. That's my first super ever of being live on a live stream. We barely hit 500 subs. And my friend, shout out to you, Little Timmy. Hey, you'll forever be remembered in this chat, my guy. Hey, dollar, I don't care what it is. My first goddamn super stream. Hey, I love it, man. Shout out to you, my boy. Where's the shot glass? Where's the damn shot glass? Let me pull it out. The first dollar ever donated to us. And Dalton Rosta just submitted SUBBBSCRIBE. And that's who's going to be facing Aaron Jeffrey in the semifinals. Guys, I'm hitting a shot for you, man. I'm hitting a shot for you, Little Timmy. That's my first dollar anybody ever donated to me on this channel. Guys, wow. I'm shocked right now. Where's my ball? I'm hitting a ball for you too, bro. Hey, man. Shout out to you, my boy. You're the reason, and this is why we're doing this, my friends. Guys, I started this live commentary thing with a dream. We want to get big, man. We want to get big in this channel. We want to make this huge, guys. Change the live. I'm hanging drywall over there. I'm hanging framing. Guys, shout out to you, little Timmy. This is for you, my boy. Oh! Dalton Rosta just submitted SUBBBSCRIBE, my guys. Round 2 dart choke. Amazing. I didn't expect that at all, man. I didn't expect that at all. Dalton Rosta just submitted SUBBBSCRIBE. Guys, so far in this stream, I took you guys with me to go pick up my girl from work. The other stream ended. It cut out for some reason. We're back here. It was a good stream. We had people commenting, people liking the video. Dude, absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. We talked about a couple of topics. Joe Rogan with the Ilia Topuria. We talked about Belal Muhammad. We talked about Islam Makhachev. We talked about Tom Aspinall, Conor McGregor. Guys, is Conor McGregor coming back to the UFC? Of course, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're very entertaining. Shout out to you, my boy. Hey, shout out to you, little Timmy. Hamza Ahmed. No. Conor McGregor, he's not going to return to the UFC? That's what Joe Rogan was saying, man, on the podcast with Topuria. Topuria was saying that he thinks Conor McGregor is going to come back. He thinks he is. What I think Topuria is thinking is he's thinking based off a fighter mindset. I think he's thinking that he would come back if he was a fighter. Guys, I think it just all depends where Conor McGregor is mentally. Joe Rogan was talking about how the brother's doing cocaine. Supposedly, Conor McGregor is doing cocaine. I guess he loves playing with his nose. Now, guys, I don't endorse that at all. Hey, we play with our nose in our days. Don't get me wrong. We played with our nose with a lot of things. But, hey, Conor McGregor, this guy, I don't know if he's coming back or not. I think he will. I think because who he is, the dog that he is, the type of fire that he has in him, but I don't even think he's in the solid pool right now. I don't think he's anywhere near coming back a UFC ring in the next 6 months. People are saying Conor McGregor versus Paddy the Baddy would be a super fight. Conor McGregor versus Paddy the Baddy would be like a ridiculous pay-per-view fight right there. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pull up some things real quick right here. See what's going on right here real quick. We also went over our predictions between Ian Gary and Protez. Let's pull up the card right now. We're going to pull up the card. And we're going to go over the Ian Gary versus Carlos Protez card that's taking place next Saturday in the UFC, my friends. We got a little break. We got a 1 week break from UFC. If you're a UFC lover, damn, it sucks. But we got PFL today, Friday night, and tomorrow, Ben Whitaker's fighting. Boxing, man. Check it out. Check it out. Here we go. If you guys like boxing too, man, ask me some questions about boxing, guys. We love boxing. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Here you go. Hold on, you guys. What the hell's going on right now? All right, here we go. UFC Fight Night. Gary versus Protez. And we're going to go over this card right now, my friends. We're going to make predictions right now. MMA and Boxing Addicts early predictions. Here we go, man. This card is going to be exciting, dude. I'm excited for it. Anthony Smith, this is his last fight, dude. Anthony Lionheart Smith is making his return in his last fight ever against Ming Yang Zhang. And Ming Yang Zhang, dude, I don't know why the UFC keeps doing this to my dog Anthony Smith. I don't know if they just trying to put him into the rug or something. But he's coming off the 3 straight knockouts. He's coming off like 10 straight finishes. Anthony Lionheart Smith Gonna retire in his next fight. You know, it's sad to hear what happened with his trainer. His trainer died, and ever since then, Anthony Lionheart Smith started losing the fire. This is the co-main event for the Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates card. But Anthony Lionheart Smith is gonna be taking on Ming Yang Zhang. And Ming Yang Zhang, if you take, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Look at this Tapology, dude. Look at that. When you look at his Tapology record, he's coming off strike, Ozzy Diaz, Brenton Ribeiro. Look at it go down and down and down. Ground and pound, knee, KO, rear naked choke. I mean, dude, guys, I got Ming Yang Zhang absolutely finishing Lionheart Smith in dramatic, brutal fashion. I don't think Anthony Lionheart Smith is the same type of fighter that he used to be. If this was Anthony the Lionheart Smith from back in the days, you guys, from 10 years ago, then don't get me wrong. Anthony Lionheart Smith could put a beat down on this guy. But Anthony Smith has not been looking the same recently, man. He's 37-21. I mean, come on. Coming out of Nebraska, 37-21. That's 53 fights, bro. He's coming off that ground and pound stoppage over Dominic Reyes and that unanimous decision loss over Roman Dolidze. Now, hey, anybody who loses to Dominic Reyes, man, I mean, that's, I don't know, man. I mean, it's been looking better for Dominic Reyes recently. Don't get me wrong, but it's a tough one, my friends. It is a tough one. He lost to Khalil Roundtree by KO. His last win, Anthony Lionheart Smith, was against Victor Petrino by guillotine. If you guys remember, and Victor Petrino was winning that fight. Victor Petrino was beating Anthony Lionheart Smith. This is the co-main event for Ian Gary Prates, and that was his last win. Before that, he beat Ryan Spann by decision, which was back in 2023. So again, dude, I got Ming Yang Zhang knocking out Lionheart Smith all day, my friends. And then I got Carlos Prates beating Ian Gary. Now, there's a lot of Ian Gary fans out there. I know you're probably looking at me right now saying, bro, you're going for Carlos Prates? Are you serious right now? I mean, Ian Gary's striking is phenomenal. Guys, I understand Ian Gary's striking is phenomenal. And I'm the same guy that chose Diego Lopez to beat Volkanovski. We went 4-1 in that main card, and we won. And we only lost 3 of the prelim fights, man. So overall, it was a great card. We only lost 4 fights. But Diego Lopez, I chose Diego Lopez to win that fight based off of the power and based off of Volkanovski coming off those losses. Now, I'm choosing Carlos Prates to beat Ian Gary based off of the KO power and based off of that knockout power. But again, like I said, you never know with UFC. Ian Gary, man, he's going to be running around the cage, right? Hey, subscribe to the channel, too, if you're new, my friends. Ian Gary is going to be circling around the ring. He's going to be bouncing around, jabbing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 right? Doing his work. But my thing is Carlos Prates is a Brazilian kickboxing world champion. I have a feeling that Carlos Prates, if he puts Aaron Gary up against the cage, right? And Aaron Gary's trying to circle. He's trying to get around. He's trying to move around. If Prates is able to cut off that ring against Aaron Gary every single time Ian Gary tries to get out of the corner, and Carlos Prates is able to throw at least a 3-punch combo, bro, I really don't see Ian Gary being able to take the power of Carlos Prates. So far, nobody has. And Carlos Prates has been looking phenomenal, dude. So that's why I have this fight going to Carlos Prates. It's a 5-round fight. Now, don't get me wrong. Hit the like button too, my friends. Hit the like button, my homies. Hey, this is a new stream. We were live earlier. I had to take you guys to work with me. Guys, if you're watching right now, hit that like button. Do me a favor, as we're going to get another bowl ready to get this party started, baby. Here we go. Woo! So far, good stream, man. A lot of topics we've been going over. Any other topics that anybody wants to go over, we're going to keep on going over UFC Fight Night that's going on next Saturday too right now, you guys. We're going to finish making our predictions. Hold on. Hold on. Or should we make our predictions after the card? Should we make our predictions after the card? For UFC Fight Night, Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates. I think we are. Damn, it's a crazy card, bro. Let's just go over the card real quick. I just want to tell you guys who's fighting, bro. The main card, absolutely ridiculous. Damone Blackshear versus Aline Takore. That fight's going to be crazy. Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. Ahmed Hazandanda versus Evan Alder. That's all right. Match now. I'm excited to see Alman. Match now versus Jimmy Flick. I mean, and they're not the most talented fighters, but that's going to be, I believe, an action-packed fight. Then you got Ikram Aliskerov taking on Andre Munoz, dude. Guys, I think Ikram should win this fight, but it is very possible that he can get fraud checked again against a guy like Andre Munoz, man. And then you got Randy Brown taking on Nicholas Dalby. That's a good fight right there, dude. I feel like Randy Brown should win, but Nicholas Dalby's a goddamn dog. You can never underestimate him. And then you got Michel Pereira versus Abus Magomedov. Dude, Michel Pereira just absolutely looking phenomenal recently, but there's some baby mama drama going on with him. If you guys haven't paid attention, Michel Pereira, he's actually in a little in some beef right now with his wife, because supposedly at his last fight, Michel Pereira was caught with some female, bro. I guess there was some female, and she was right there at the fights, and Michel Pereira's wife has been already thinking that Michel Pereira has been cheating on him, and the same girl keeps on popping up in a lot of places. And you had some dude post a picture on Twitter of it. We want pics. Jacob posted a picture of her at the fights, not even paying attention to her phone. He posted it on his Instagram, and then Michel Pereira's wife messaged him and said, "Who's that girl?" Supposedly, Michel Pereira is sleeping with another woman, man. And he's having wife problems. The guy's an absolute phenomenal fighter, though, man. I mean, his last fight, he lost against Fluffy. But in that fight, I mean, he got dominated by Fluffy. Don't get me wrong. Hit the like button, too. Subscribe to the channel. Anthony Hernandez absolutely destroyed Michel Pereira. The first round was the closest, and Michel didn't even have no success. I mean, Anthony Hernandez I think he should be fighting for the championship real soon, dude. He kicked his ass. That's all I gotta say. And before that fight, he beat Ihor Potieria and Michal Oleszek, Andre Petrowski. Not really the best fighters. I mean, Michal Oleszek is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but Ihor Potieria and Andre Petrowski, and then Santiago Ponzinibbio, and then Andre Fajalio. Yeah, I mean, those wins aren't really the best, to be honest with you. It's going to be real interesting to see what happens with Abus Magomedov, man. But I got Michel winning that fight. I was just real interested to see. Then you got Giga Chikadze taking on David Onoma. Now, this is an interesting fight, you guys, as we wait for the co-main event in the PFL. Giga, I liked Giga, man. He started off the UFC super hot, and now he's on a losing streak, and it's been tough for him. He's been getting into fights where he hasn't been able to show off his striking. And not just that, but he's getting outstrucken. I mean, Calvin Kattar was beating his ass, man. In a fight that you think, okay, Giga has the advantage when it comes to the striking. Calvin Kattar was all over him. All over him. And we all know Calvin Kattar is a good striker, bro. I have a feeling David Onoma, the streak that he's been on, the way he fights, this power that he controls, I have a feeling David Onoma is going to be able to get this win over Giga, bro. I don't know. People are saying Giga's going to win. Definitely Giga has fought better people. I think David Onoma coming off that unanimous decision win over Roberto Romero, Jonathan Pierce, Gabriel Santos. That Jonathan Pierce win is a good win. Now, that fool beat Christian Rodriguez, if you guys remember that fight. He did lose to Nate Landerer, though, which is kind of a bad loss, even though Nate Landerer is a dog. I remember that fight. When Nate Landerer beat David Onoma, he beat the crap out of David Onoma, bro. He beat the shit out of him. David gassed out after the first round, and Nate the Train was all over him, bro. In the third round, I swear, if there was a fourth round, Nate would have finished. It was bad, bro. Nate was destroying him. As we are heading into the co-main event, what the hell did they just do? The camera guy just was like, okay, let's go to Kennedy Smith, and she's gonna introduce the fighters. They put the camera on Kennedy Smith, and she doesn't even say anything at all. That was horrible introduction into the co-main event between Mark LIKKKKE, you guys, former UFC fighter. Now, he is on a 2-fight winning streak. Don't get me wrong, but I know Dana White does not like Mark LIKKKKE. That's another thing. We were talking about Dana White earlier and how I believe he's starting to be a little picky and he's starting to get old man type of vibes because of the way he's setting up all of his fights. He doesn't want to give us certain fights. He doesn't want to give us Volkanovski versus Mosvar. He doesn't want to give us Islam versus Topuria. Even though everybody been wanting these fights. Now, Mark LIKKKKE, he's making his debut in the PFL, bro. He's coming off his first Bellator win and then a win off of Cal Fernandez in the UFC. He lost those 2 fights before that against Joao Alvarez and Michael Johnson. But guys, Joao Alvarez, one of those fighters from Spain who is absolutely phenomenal. I would say he's the second best fighter other than Ilia Topuria coming out of Spain. And then he lost to Michael Johnson by unanimous decision. I mean, bro, both of those fighters are echelon fighters in the UFC. Michael Johnson being an absolute legend. I think Mark LIKKKKE is going to win. It does have a good shot of winning this fight. But again, this Russian has never lost before. I mean, he's lost, but he's 8-0 in his last 8 fights, bro. He's absolutely phenomenal. This guy is just phenomenal, man. Paddy versus Ilia for title elimination. Bro, that would be an insane fight right there, bro. That would be ridiculous. But I already know for a fact that Topuria would not take that fight ever. He's already complaining that he thinks he shouldn't be fighting against Charles Oliveira. You seen him on that PVD podcast saying that he doesn't even think that there's a reason for him to fight anybody else in that division. That it's the wrong move to make. I think Ilia ducks Paddy the Baddy. Quack, 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 quack. Bro, I don't think Ilia fights Paddy any day. Hey, at least not right now. Even though they got the beef. Don't get me wrong, man. They got that beef and everything going on. But I just don't see that fight being the next fight for Topuria. It would be insane, though. I get you on that. That would be insane. I think the pay-per-view money would sell. I just think for Topuria, his position right now to fight Paddy is moving back a step. That's what I think, man. I think it's a huge fight, and you've seen him on the Joe Rogan and Topuria podcast talking about it, talking about how he still wants that fight. I made a reaction video to it where I posted the clip and I posted the video, the screenshot of Paddy the Baddy saying to Ilia Topuria. So you guys know why they want to fight, right? It's because Paddy had tweeted out there that he understands why Russia was bombing Georgia in the war that they were having back around the 2007, 2008. And that hit Topuria in an all bad position. That hit him in an all bad way. Because first of all, Paddy, you're speaking on something that you have nothing to do with. And I made a reaction video to it. So if you guys want to know my reaction, check it out, man. Watch it. But I reacted in the way of saying I think Paddy the Baddy was just doing that in a way to try to get his fame up there and try to get just for I don't think he actually meant it as they're over here fist bumping and stuff now. Maybe I don't think he meant that towards Georgians. I just don't think he likes Ilia. I think he knows it's going to get a lot of views. It's going to do big stuff like that. But hey, I would love to see that fight, man. Like and subscribe. Shout out to you, Gabriel Corona, for leaving a comment, my friend. I think Ilia knocks Paddy out. But, dude, I wouldn't want to pick against Paddy. The only reason why is because in his last couple of fights, after that Jared Gordon fight, people were saying that he wasn't good, man, and this and that. And every single time that Paddy has came out against Bobby King Green, he shocked us. And then against Michael Chandler, Man, I don't think I could doubt this kid no more, man. I know he has that long hair and he looks like a little sissy kid. But don't, Patty the Baddie's the real deal. Here we go, guys. Mark the Keezy. Mark the Keezy, baby. They're introducing him right now. This is going to be a good one, man. Now he's going up against Gotti. That's what I'm calling him. Ramanazov. This is going to be an amazing fight, baby. Here we go. Yep. Gotti. Ramanazov, man. 24-4-2, 2024 PFL lightweight champion, my friends. If you're here for the PFL tournament, we're in the co-main event, my friends. My name is Alex Ramos. This is the MMA Boxing Addicts channel. Grab your beer. Grab your popcorn. Load your bowls. It's almost time for 420, and it is almost time for Fabian Edwards versus Impa. Blake George, our referee, joins us in the middle right now. Here we go. Round one, baby. Co-main event. Mark the Keezy, former UFC fighter on a 2-fight winning streak, beating Cal Fernandez. And what's his name from the Bellator? Tim Wilde. Here we go, guys. Ramanazov is the real deal, though. He's the 2024 PFL champion. So this guy is 4-0 in the PFL, 4-0 in LFA. I mean, absolutely ridiculous fighter. Look at him. Spinning back kick from Mark the Keezy. Now, you guys know Mark the Keezy. He's known for his wrestling. I believe that's why he got released from the UFC as, oh, stomach kick. Oh, Gotti just dropped Mark the Keezy. He knocked him out. It's over. It's over. It's over. Gotti just finished Mark the Keezy from the UFC. Bro, Gotti deserves to be in the UFC, man. The Mexican. What's up, my boy? Always hustling. I see I just gave you the 2 thumbs up. Keeping it up, my boy. Shout out to you, my boy. Hey, shout out to you, the Mexican, for real, man. La neta, way. Tuning in and giving me the likes, for real, boy. I really appreciate it, man. Everybody hit the like button. It helps out the algorithm. People watch. They don't hit the like. Shout out to you, my boy. I hope you have a good one, man, whatever you're doing today. As Gotti, the Russian, just knocked out Mark the Keezy, man. Absolutely ridiculous. We're heading into the main event after this, guys. Amazing, man. That was amazing right there from Gotti. I did not expect that at all. What were we talking about before that? What were we? I was ranting about something before Ramanazov just knocked out Mark the Keezy. That's crazy. Mark was coming off 2 wins, you guys. 1 in the UFC, 1 in Bellator. And he just got finished in the first minute by knockout. Ridiculous, man. And Mark is still on the floor. Wow. Hey, so far, dude, I'm absolutely satisfied with this stream, dude. We had the other stream. We had some likes. It was absolutely amazing. People are leaving us comments. People are tuning in. My girlfriend emergency, I had to pick her up from work. I took the phone with me. People were tuning in, staying in, commenting. For some reason, it ended, so we had to start the new one on here. But again, people tuning in, people leaving questions, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Little Timmy leaving the first ever donation to the channel. You guys, if you guys want to join and support the channel, you guys don't even have to donate $1. Join the channel. It's only at 99 cents a month. Guys, if you love me, man, and you love MMA and boxing, you guys, help support, man. If not, absolutely no problem at all. Absolutely no problem at all, my friends. All right, you guys. So now that we're heading into the main event, Mark the Keezy just got absolutely finished. And this card has been going a lot faster than what they expected because they've been taking a crazy amount of breaks. But it's given us enough time to talk about a couple of things, you guys. A couple of things I want to talk about. We're in the, who in the comments right now, or what do we talk about? UFC or boxing? That's what I want to know, man. What are you guys interested? Do you guys want to talk UFC? Do you guys want to talk boxing? Because we talked UFC all day in this stream today, you guys. But there's a lot of boxing coming up, man. Ryan Garcia just did his live press conference. His live media workout yesterday. And I see everybody talking about how Ryan Garcia is looking like he's in the best shape of his life. He looks healthy. His skin is clean. He doesn't look like he's tweaking. You don't see tweets going out where he's getting, I don't want to say the word, where he's getting molested and took into the woods and having to watch kids and this and that. And guys, Ryan Garcia, man, at 147, he's looking so good. The work that Derek Jones has been doing with him, man, dude. Derek James, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I think he's going to KO Rolly Romero. I think Ryan Garcia is going to KO Rolly Romero, you guys. That's what I'm predicting. And I think Teofimo Lopez is going to be Arnold Barboza. But I really, really hope Arnold Barboza gives at least a good fight against Teofimo Lopez. Because Lopez, I don't think he won that fight against Lomachenko. And I don't know, man. I'm not too big of a fan of Teofimo Lopez. I like his thrashness. I like his excitingness, showing up to the press conferences with swords, all that. I like it. But I like Arnold Barboza too, man. He kind of reminds me of like one of the homies. All right, here we go, you guys. We're taking a bow, my friends, as we head into the main event for the day. Again, let me hit my chalupa. Watching the chalupa from Taco Bell, my homies. Hey, it is what it is, bro. I ain't some rich homie. All right. Hold on, let me get my cup. The water. Drinking some water real quick, you guys, as we're heading to the main event. It's pretty perfect, too, right here in Fresno, Cali. It's barely about 6 o'clock, man, 7 o'clock. Still a lot of sun outside. Here we go. I can't believe Mark Dikizi just got knocked out that fast right now. As he stands right there, he looks shocked, dude. He looks absolutely shocked. Let's see if anybody subbed today, my friends. We had 308 before we went live today. And, hey, we gained a sub. Hey, we gained a sub, man. We gained one sub. Shout out to whoever subbed, my friends. And, hey, it is what it is, you guys. It's going to be a slow but steady rise to the top, my friends. But someday we will be there. One thing that I've been thinking about doing differently, man, is so there was 559 fights going on tomorrow, and I wonder what's happening right now, bro. Oh, there, man. I think the church people are coming through Malaga or coming through my neighborhood right now or something, because they got like 3 people in the middle of the street right now that are looking at each other all crazy right now. Imagine if we get a fight right now. Imagine we get a fight right now on live. Instead of like live commentating, we're going to see a real fight. Here we go, guys. Guys, I'm so excited and so happy with the way the PFL tournament turned out today in the middleweight division, man. You got Dalton Rosta beating SUBBBSCRIBE, and now Aaron Jeffrey beating Murad. He's heading to the semifinals, and I believe he could take out Dalton Rosta. I think Aaron Jeffrey, I'm putting my money on him. I'm putting my money that he takes out Dalton Rosta in the semifinals, and he's either going to face Fabian Edwards or Impa. Damn, Gotsi versus JJ Wilson for the semifinal is going to be an absolutely amazing fight, dude. The Viking, J.J. Wilson, no joke, man. I think we see Gotsi in the UFC someday. I think we see Gotsi in the UFC someday, unless they pay him a lot of money, man. Because Gotsi is the real deal. He just slept Mark DeKeezy in one round. A guy who just beat Kyle Fernandez, 2-fight win streak, UFC. Dude. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. But we're going to go back into our predictions for Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates, man. So we were talking about Lionheart Smith and how this is his last fight in the UFC and how the UFC is not doing him any justice by giving him a fighter like Ming Yang Zhang, who's like on a 15-fight finish win streak, 10 knockouts, 1 submission. I mean, dude. And we were talking about David Anoma. We picked David Anoma to beat Giga, and we picked Michelle Pereira to beat Abus. Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dobie is a good fight, you guys. I think Randy Brown is going to win that fight, but it is close, man. Cameron Simon versus Malcolm Wildmaker is going to be a good one. Malcolm Wildmaker, former Dana White Contender Series guy. Remember, he got that right-hand KO. He's taking on Cameron Simon. And Cameron Simon, man, I would say he's the second best fighter out of South Africa, other than DDP. He's been having a tough time. He's been having a tough time. Coming off back-to-back losses to both of the youngins. Cameron Simon lost to Christian Rodriguez and Peyton Tabia in his last 2 fights. And those guys are youngins when it comes to the UFC. These guys are not guys with a bunch of skills and and all that. I mean, dude, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. J.J. Wilson and Gotsi. Look at them looking at each other. Nice. I can't wait for that. The semifinals is exciting, baby. I love the PFL right now, man. This middleweight and lightweight division is stacked. I think they're the 2 best divisions in the whole PFL. I think the middleweight and the lightweight divisions are the 2 most exciting divisions in the PFL right now, my friends. I can't wait for this, man. Gita versus J.J. Wilson. Brent Primus versus Davis. Oh, my God, dude. Alfred Davis knocked out Clay Collard today, which was absolutely ridiculous. He slept Clay Collard in the first round. And you got Brent Primus tapping out Senshi. I think there was literally Brent Primus, he finished Senshi. I think there was 3 seconds left in the last round, dude, which was crazy. Hey, babe, if you look outside, there's a bunch of people standing in the street. I think the church people are coming outside, you guys. Let me hit the board quick, and I'll show you guys right now, too. Hold on. Oh, yeah, look, they're coming. They're coming, bro. They're coming, man. I'm going to show you guys right now as we head into the main event. Fabian Edwards versus Impa Kanasangwe. Here we go, guys. Okay. Let me show you guys what's up real quick. Let me show you guys what's going on. Look at, man. So the main event is about to start in 10 minutes, you guys. Look at. Oh, look at. Look at. Oh. Nice. You see that, Angel? Jesus. So, you guys, I live right here in a little town called Malaga, California. It's a Hispanic-based town, and this is what's going on right now, my friends. We got like a little church thing going on as we head into the main event for the prelims. Check it out, man. Check it out, dude. He's on the floor, dude. They dropped him right now. They dropped him. I think he got knocked out, dude. He looks like Mark DeKeezy, you guys. Mark DeKeezy just got knocked out in the co-main event right now. Crazy, man. Here we go, you guys. Here we go, you guys. Right now, we're waiting for the main event to start in the main card. Fabian Edwards versus Impa Kanazongwe. Who's gonna win this fight, man? I think I'm going for Impa in this fight. I don't really like Fabian Edwards. You know, he beat our boy Aaron Jeffrey, and Aaron Jeffrey's a MMA boxing addict classic. He's our man. So you know, I don't really accept that, but it is what it is, my friends. We're right here waiting for the main card to start. And they got some business going down outside right now. Some Jesus stuff that's going down outside right now. My stuff. Hey, show your respects, my guys. Show your respects. Look, I'm going to show you guys right now. Hold on, you guys. We're waiting for the main event to start. Look at it. Check it out. I'm going to show you guys what's going down in the streets right now. Look at it. Look at it. Check it out. Here we go. My son. My house. Look at it. Oh, damn. Órale. Órale. Guys, we're waiting for the main event to start right now, my friends. I just seen these people walking by my house real quick. I thought, hey, let me show everybody. Check it out, man. Oh, no. My son. He's all tripping. Happen, Angel? Oh, no, huh? My son is hella tripping right now. He's like, what are they doing to that guy? Why are they doing that to him? That's pretty cool, though. Happen, Angel? Crazy? What happened? That was funny, dude. Man, that was hilarious. My son was all tripping with that right now. Here we go, you guys. First round, middleweight, lightweights is coming to a finish right now. We're literally in the main event, baby. Fabian Edwards versus Impa time. The time that we've all been waiting for. Not me. The time that I was waiting for was with Aaron Jeffrey, my friends. We were waiting for Aaron Jeffrey to come out and get his fight. He got it done. Absolutely amazing fashion. Super excited about that. Can't wait to see him in the finals, man, because I believe he's going to beat a guy like Dalton Rosta, you guys. Couple more things I want to talk about, man. Couple more things I want to talk about. Shout out to Volkanovski for the performance that he had against Diego Lopez. Volkanovski went in there, and I think he looked like himself, but at the same time, I still think I see a falling of Volkanovski's level of skill. I think he's dropping and dropping and dropping as time keeps on going and going and going. I think the YouTube channel and I think the chef is he still won his fight, don't get me wrong, against an absolute dog like Diego Lopez. But I just feel like Volkanovski's not in his prime anymore. And I have a feeling we'll see what happens in the future, you guys. But I have a feeling Volkanovski will lose again soon. If Taporia decides to ever come back to the featherweight division, it's over for Volkanovski. But I do see Volkanovski beating most guys in that division. But hey, it's going to be interesting. What about my boy Tatsuro Taira, man? What about Tatsuro Taira? I've been waiting for this guy to get a title shot or at least get an interim fight, and still nothing. This is a relentless wrestler right there too, man. Movsar Evloev should be fighting against Alexander Volkanovski next, though. That's what should happen. Now, you guys know Dana White. We talked about it. I don't think it's going to happen, man. I just don't believe it's going to happen, my friends. I don't think the UFC respects Mosvar. They were trying to set up a fight with him and Aaron Pico. When I seen that, I was like, wow, they really don't like this guy. Because you fighting Aaron Pico, a kid who won state his freshman year, didn't even wrestle his sophomore, junior year. What's up, the Golden Bacon? Shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you, boy. Hey, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to you, the Golden Bacon, man. How you doing, bro? We're talking about Aaron Pico right now and how I feel like the UFC and Dana White were trying to Mosvar with that fight. Because, like I was saying, Aaron Pico, man, this is a guy who won his state championship in wrestling his freshman year, but sophomore, junior, and senior decided to not even wrestle in high school. He ended up going to go train in the Olympics and training for the Olympics, you guys. He's a phenomenal, he could have been a 4-time state champion and also a possible 4-time All-American NCAA champion, maybe a 2-time NCAA Division I national champion. But that's not it, bro. I believe when he was 16 years old, Aaron Pico won his first Golden Glove tournament in boxing. Dude, Aaron Pico's ridiculous, bro. He's amazing. But if you check out my channel, I believe it was his, no, it wasn't his Bellator debut. And who was it against, man? Who was it against? He got knocked out in a fight that Joe Rogan, Brennan Schwab, and 2 other dudes were live streaming, and they were hyping up Aaron Pico, bro. Talking about like everything that I was just talking about, his accolades. And he ended up getting knocked out in that fight, dude. Now, Aaron Pico, he's like on a 9-fight winning streak. This guy is phenomenal, bro. I do think it is a long shot for him to come into the UFC and try to right away fight a guy like Mosvar Evloev. I know there's a lot of hype behind Aaron Pico, but I could for some reason see, and I could just see Mosvar being able to beat Aaron Pico stand-up wise. Now the question is, will Aaron Pico be able to get the takedown? Now they're not fighting anymore. They're not fighting. The fight canceled. I was just talking about how it's insane how the UFC tried to set Mosvar up with this fight, and how I'm claiming that I still don't think they're gonna give Mosvar Evloev the title shot. You have Joe Rogan. You got everybody saying that's the next fight to make. You even got Volkanovski saying himself that that's the next fight to make, bro. But I think that Dana White is a sneaky, sneaky little boy. Hey, I think he's wild, bro. I think he don't give a crap. I think if you don't excite him, he's down to release you ASAP. And I think they don't want to give Mosvar Evloev a title shot because the way the UFC is going right now, I love the UFC. Don't get me wrong. I love all the champions. But if you look at it from a boss perspective and you compare year to year to year to year, when you look at the champions that are reigning right now, it seems like the UFC has a little deficit in the champions. And I'm not saying that the fighters are there. I'm just saying the champions. I'm saying if you had Sugar Sean as champion, you had Alex Still as champion, you have John Jones, who is champion, but if he stayed more active, let's just say instead of Volk, you had even if you had Diego as the new champion, I mean, man, it would have been crazy. It's just stuff like that, you guys. If you guys realize right now, there's only one United States champion. There's only one UFC champion from the United States in the boys division, and that is John Jones. And he barely fights, you guys. I don't think they want to give Mosvar that shot again, bro. I don't think they want to do that because if Mosvar becomes the champion, then, dude, I mean, the pay-per-views ain't going to be there. I'm telling you right now. The pay-per-views are not going to be there if Mosvar Evloev becomes a champion. I don't even, bro, it's crazy how little unknown Mosvar Evloev is. In the UFC world and in the PFL world and in the MMA world, everybody knows who Mosvar Evloev is. But I guarantee you, if I go to my mom, or if I go to my sister, if I go to my neighbor, if I go to any one of my neighbors and I ask if they know who Mosvar Evloev is, they do not know who he is at all. Now, that is an issue. A lot of people know who Alexander Volkanovski is. Whether or not you know him, if you've seen him, you know him. Guys, I think that's a horrible, horrible move from the UFC I think it makes sense for the fans, and I think it makes sense for rankings. But for once, it might bite the UFC in their ass. I say they keep avoiding this, avoid giving Mosvar the shot, and just let the fans be mad, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be mad. I'm a UFC fan, but the show must go on, and we're all going to keep on paying attention, my friends. Fabian Edwards versus Impa coming up. Ian Parker's making his prediction. What is he saying? What's up, Satana? Shout out to you, my boy. Shout out to you, Satana. Hey, man, we've been having a crazy stream, dude. Dude, I went live since way earlier. We were live. Aaron Jeffrey, I know, bro. Let's go. Bro, Aaron Jeffrey beat Murad, split decision today in the in his first round in the middleweight division. Now he's going to the semifinals, and he's going to be taking on a guy that he's already beaten, Dalton Rosta. We're having Aaron Jeffrey on this week, my friends. So if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Get ready, because we're going to be talking with Aaron Jeffrey as he's going to be fighting in the semifinals. I'll tell you right now, dude. I'll tell you right now, bro. Here we go. Fabian Edwards making his entrance. Wow, man. I'm so excited, though, bro. I can't wait, dude. Hey, we got our first donation ever, too. 99 cents. 99 cents, man. Let's go. All right, guys. Here we go, man. Fabian Edwards making his entrance. I need Impa to win my parlay. OMG, $600. Come on. Bro, let's go, Impa. I was saying earlier, I want Impa to win this fight. I don't like Fabian Edwards, and I don't want Fabian Edwards to move on. It might be biasness because what he did to Aaron Jeffrey, but still, those performances against Johnny Eblen, I was pissed off about that, bro. Because if you guys remember, he beat Aaron Jeffrey. The winner was going to face Johnny Eblen for the championship. And in that fight, when Fabian Edwards went on to the finals to fight against Johnny Eblen, he shit himself. I mean, it was a horrible performance from Fabian Edwards. Impa coming from the light heavyweight division. Man. Bro, I seen that. That was crazy. It was crazy, too, because he went into it, spinning elbowed, but he was, like, trying to take him down. You see now he was, like, trying to go for his waist, and he basically ran into the elbow. He, like, ran into it. Boom. Bro, I thought Clay Collard was going to win that fight, dude. I know Davis is good and karate style and Leo the Machida style, but goddamn, that was a good fight, dude. Earlier it was good. We had a good little stream earlier, too, man. This is the second stream. It turned off for some reason. But yeah, dude, it was pretty cool, man. Pretty tight. This is the second one. Never seen a spinning elbow like that. Dude, that was crazy because it wasn't, I didn't even think it was a spinning elbow when I had seen it. I thought he just spun, like he just spun, and his arm just hit him and it just knocked him out. But you could see that he did throw a little bit of spin into it and he arched his elbow. But he didn't even, he just got him like right next to his waist, bro. And that was insane. That was insane right there. Clay Collard, dude. Done. Clay Collar's done just like that. Here we go. 31-year-old Impa versus 32-year-old Fabian Edwards. He is the younger brother of Leon Edwards. You guys know the story. They lost their father. I think he was 11 years old when his father died. His father was an ex-gang leader, my friends. Yup. An ex-gang leader in South Kingston, Jamaica. Now, they have had their lives crazy. Leon Edwards becoming welterweight champion of the world, losing it, and just being embarrassing ever since then. But Fabian Edwards, man, he has a shot of redemptioning himself right now as he's coming off back-to-back losses off Johnny Eblen. He won against Aaron Jeffrey in between that, but still, his last two losses are to Johnny Eblen. Guys, if he has a shot to redemption himself today, it is right now against Fabian Edwards, because if he loses this fight, it is one and done. They're introducing Fabian Edwards right now, you guys. 13 wins with just 4 defeats. Not the most experienced, man. Former Bellator middleweight title challenger, fighting out of Birmingham, England, man. Here we go. Fabian Edwards. Here we go, my friends. Now here comes Impa Kanaswangwe. And guys, he's making his middleweight return. You guys remember he competed in the 2023 champion. Yep, just like I said, fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The interesting thing about this is if Impa wins this fight, him and Aaron Jeffrey are on a collision course, guys, because they both train out of Kill Cliff FC. When we interviewed Aaron Jeffrey, I seen he trains out of Kill Cliff FC for a little bit, and he was training with Impa. They're actually training partners. So if Impa wins this fight, he's going to be fighting. Who is he fighting? You got Dalton Rosta and Aaron Jeffrey in the semifinals, and Impa is going to be fighting. I'm trying to think of the other fighter. Oh, Impa coming forward right away with a 1-2-3. Big punches. Looking for the takedown. Hey, that's the thing about Impa. He has takedowns, bro. He could take you down. Even though he's known for his great striking. Look at this, man. Impa got the body lock on Fabian Edwards, holding him up against the cage right now. We're barely 30 seconds in the first round. Now Fabian Edwards reverses it and puts him up against the cage. Oh, going for an inside trip. Fabian Edwards wasn't able to get it. 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Hit the like button, my friends. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're 1 minute in the first round as Impa is holding Fabian Edwards up against the cage now. So far, he's won the first minute of the round. Not much action going on as Impa's just holding him in the body lock. He got both underhooks right now. Real high, too. Fabian's in an awkward position, trying to get his underhooks. I think Impa is definitely the stronger guy. As Fabian tried to go for his own little judo throw, wasn't able to get it, but ends up pushing Impa up against the cage now, and he's in the driving position now. This is the main event already, my friends. Ending early today. Look at this. Impa, just the stronger guy right now. He keeps on reversing Fabian Edwards and just holding body lock position up against the cage. It's a matter of time before the boos start coming in, even though they shouldn't be booing these men. This is a good game plan. Look at Fabian Edwards reversing. Oh, big right hand from Impa. Big left hook from Impa coming forward. Every time Impa throws his strikes, wow, did he just drop Fabian? Every time he throws his strikes, he throws 100% full force, and he's coming forward with every single one of them. So imagine a 1-2-3. It's like a 1-2-3. Leg kick from Fabian Edwards, fighting from the outside in the southpaw position. Oh, beautiful right hand from Impa. Bro, Impa got knocked out in his last fight against Dalton. Don't forget that. So he needs to be careful because he's striking with Fabian Edwards wildly right now as he pushes Fabian up against the cage. Only thing that sucks about this main event for the middleweights, guys, this is already our main event. It's only a 3-round fight. 3 rounds. So there's a lot on the line, man. Single elimination rounds, single elimination fights too. 2 minutes to go in round 1 as Fabian Edwards is in the gyro position. Big elbow on the cage. Impa lands a big right hand, but Fabian counters with a big left hand. A lot of action going on as they broke off the cage right there. Fabian getting the advantage on it. But Impa holding Fabian up against the cage right now. Not much going on, but I still do think he's going to win this round just with the control alone. Well, let's see what happens with 1 minute and 30 left. Kill Cliff right here, man. Fighting with Leon Edwards' little brother. Don't let him bully you, son. Don't let him bully you. Fabian doing a good job of holding Impa up against the cage now. Let's see if Impa can reverse it. I think if I'm Fabian, I'm breaking out of this and I'm striking with this guy. He already showed a little bit of great striking right now. And I think Impa's a little wild with his strikes. I just don't think Edwards wants to get KO'd by him. Oh, beautiful elbow right there from both fighters breaking up on the clinch. And Impa is cut. Impa has a big cut on his left eye right now. He's bleeding. Nice little T kick right there from Fabian Edwards. Leg kick from Fabian. Oh, he's starting to lay the hands on Impa, man. 32 seconds to go. Impa has a cut right now on his face. And every single time Fabian throws now, it's landing. Leg kick from Fabian Edwards. Uppercut, right hand from Impa. Oh, big left hook from Impa. Man, he's trying to strike with Fabian, man. And Fabian's landing his shots. They're both landing. That was a beautiful left hook right there from Impa. Oh, man, that's the end of round one, you guys. That was a close round. Fabian might have stole it with the cut in the end and him letting off the punches. But if not, if he didn't win it with that, then for sure Impa won that round because of the offensive wrestling. So it just depends on how you judge this fight. But so far, Impa was doing a great job with his grappling and his cage control. But Fabian Edwards is starting to pull away in the strikes, man. We're going to see what happens next as the second round is about to start. You guys in the PFL middleweight main event, week 3 tournament. Close round, man. Probably 1-0 Edwards. Probably 1-0 Impa. It could go both ways. But I think just because of the cut and that elbow, bro, I think the blood that's coming from Impa is also making it look a little bit worse. Impa reminds me of Anthony Rumble Johnson, man, the way he fights. Anthony Rumble Johnson was way better. Shout out to Anthony, man. RIP to a legend. But he reminds me of him. As the cut, man, is coming to come check on Impa's cut. What if they stop this already? He's telling Impa he's going like that. No. And he says, carry on. You know, the crazy thing about this is that as we start round 2, Impa, the more and more he gets cut, I don't know if he's going to be able to return in the next fight. And, dude, I didn't even get to watch the Aaron Jeffrey fight because we were late on the stream. I didn't even know the PFL card started at 2 or 2:30. So, right when this ends, I think I'm going to rewind it and watch it live. And watch it, see if I can rewatch it live right here, live. If not, right when this card ends, like right when they end the stream, I'm going back. We're watching it live, man. I still got to congratulate Aaron Jeffrey, bro. We were literally just messaging him 2 days ago. And he said he's going to come on the stream, baby. We're going to react to his win. I'm going to make a reaction video to his win. And we're going to drop it on the channel. Oh! Big right hand from Impa Kazanagwe. He rocked Fabian Edwards with that right hand. That's what you need, son. That's what you need. Like the channel and subscribe, baby. If you're addicted to MMA and boxing, just like me, my friends. Here we go. Round 2, big 1-2 from Impa. He hurt Fabian in that one. Both fighters in the middle of the ring. You got Fabian Edwards fighting in southpaw position with Impa in orthodox. Look at that. Fabian Edwards changing levels. Trying to show different looks. Going up and down, side to side. Nice little leg kick right there. The one that Leon knocked out Usman with. That was exactly what Edwards just threw right now. Nice little high kick. Impa's not really throwing any more punches, man. He ain't letting his hands go. Another big right hand from Impa. Come on, Impa. Fabian with it. Oh! Fabian just landed a flying knee. Big left hand. Oh, he just knocked out Impa. It's over. Fabian Edwards just slept Impa Kazanagwe. Just like that, my friends. Damn it, Santana. Damn it. Like I said, we don't like Fabian Edwards over here, my friends. He looked good, though. He looked good. I'm not going to lie. His striking looked good. When Aaron Jeffrey, if he does fight this guy, man, he needs to take him down. That was amazing, man. I could see Aaron Jeffrey versus Fabian. And I pray to God that Aaron Jeffrey wins that fight, baby. Aaron Jeffrey got to get through Dalton Rosta next. But god damn. Impa had him too. He hurt him with that right hand. He had him too, man. Look at Fabian Edwards, man. Another great win for the man. I said his dad died when he was 12 years old. Been having a rough life. And now look at him. Heading to the semifinals. Bro, I'm telling you guys right now, we could be heading on a collision course between Fabian Edwards and Aaron Jeffrey rematch. Wow. Phenomenal win for Fabian Edwards, bro. This card was insane, bro. Look at Leon Edwards there. Leon Edwards is in the ring. He's in the ring. He was rocking him, OMG. I know, dude. Leon messed him up bad. Fabian Edwards. He did get rocked that one time. Impa should have pounced on him after that. But Fabian Edwards, man. It was a late reaction by Impa too. He heard Fabian and he was just staring at him like he should have bull rushed him, dude. Crazy, my friends. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see how long it takes for them to announce the winner. I'm going back. I'm rewinding it real quick. I'm rewinding it right now. I'm going back to the Aaron Jeffrey fight before we end this stream. I'm literally rewinding it right now as I speak. I'm going back to the Aaron Jeffrey fight, my friend. I'm going back to the Aaron Jeffrey fight. We got to rewatch it right now. He was the second fight of the night, huh? Boom. There you go. I'm right here watching Aaron Jeffrey now. Hold on. Let me rewind it a little bit real quick, you guys. I didn't even get to watch it. I came late to the stream, dude. I didn't even know PFL started at 2:30. I thought it started at like 5. It started early. Here we go. First round, Aaron Jeffrey versus Murad Gadziev. Here we go. Man, bro. Like I said, I had to go to work, dude, and we didn't get off until 2:30. I was late to the stream, man. I had to go cash my check. I had to go take my girl to work. We were late to the stream, so we're reacting to it right now. Aaron Jeffrey versus Murad. I rewinded it, you guys. We're watching Aaron Jeffrey versus Murad one more time because Impa just got knocked out by Fabian Edwards so easy. And right away in the first round, Aaron Jeffrey's holding Murad up against the cage. Guys, Murad is a good wrestler, man. I remember in the live stream I told him that I think this is a matchup where he has the better striking in this match. But also, I think he's the better wrestler. He's fight better opponents. Look at him. Holding Murad up against the cage right now, just dominating him. And if you guys are barely tuning in, man, we're recapping Aaron Jeffrey versus Murad. And so far, first minute and a half, he's just been holding him up against the cage, dominating him. Look at that. Nice little right hand from Aaron Jeffrey up against the cage. He got the single leg. He lifts up, nothing. Oh, beautiful elbow. Elbows are allowed in the PFL. So that is great for Aaron Jeffrey, man. Aaron Jeffrey's a guy who's fought in every organization except for the UFC. Even though in his 2 Dana White Contender Series appearances where he could have got a shot, he fought against Brendan Allen and Cal Baralio. I mean, come on, dude. Look at Murad. Oh, Murad got the takedown in the first round. Murad just took down Aaron Jeffrey. Aaron Jeffrey's trying to get up. And now Murad's in half guard. Murad's holding Aaron Jeffrey down on the floor right now, you guys. Half guard position. Come on, Aaron. But again, this is the type of guy, Murad, who gasses out after a round or two. So we know Aaron Jeffrey got the split decision win, but we're recapping the fight right now. Look at Ramanazov just holding Aaron Jeffrey on the floor. Aaron trying to do whatever he can to get up, but it's kind of difficult. Using the cage to try to get up. Post is on the right arm. He gets up. Beautiful. 2 minutes to go as Aaron Jeffrey gets up against Murad. Head position from Aaron Jeffrey. Beautiful elbow. And now he holds up Murad up against the cage. Nice little inside knee right there from Aaron Jeffrey. Wow, man. We're recapping Aaron Jeffrey versus Murad Ramanazov, you guys, because Aaron Jeffrey is going to be joining us this week live for an interview, my friends. And he's this channel's man. I'm telling you guys, we love Aaron Jeffrey over here. We had to go back right after Fabian Edwards literally just knocked out Impa. We're rewatching the fight right now. And Aaron Jeffrey's holding Murad up against the cage still. More control time for Aaron Jeffrey, that's for sure. And when Murad had Aaron on the floor, he wasn't able to get any offense going. So far, Aaron doing a great job. And this is crazy because Murad is known for his wrestling. And Canadian wrestling right now is absolutely putting in work against Russian wrestling. Look at this, man. Knees. Look at that. Aaron Jeffrey from the clinch. He's holding Murad up against the cage, just absolutely dominating him. Look at this, man. Beautiful little knee right there from Aaron Jeffrey. 20 seconds to go, my friends. 20 seconds to go. Oh. Look at Aaron Jeffrey putting the pressure. Left hook. Oh, beautiful right hand. Beautiful elbows from Aaron Jeffrey. Wow. I think Aaron Jeffrey won that round. I don't know who they want to give it to. I know no UFC tomorrow, dude. Damn. All bad, dude. Did you see the Joe Rogan podcast with Ilia Topuria? Right now we're in a break right now as we're watching the Murad fight. But did you get to watch the Joe Rogan podcast with Topuria? There was a lot of crazy topics on it, man. A lot of crazy topics. Joe Rogan, for one, he was talking about how he believes UFC shouldn't be fought inside of a cage. He thinks that in a real fight, there is no cage involved. It's just strictly there shouldn't be no cage. I don't know. I think it's exciting with the cage. I like it. I think it's fun. I do like the old Pride MMA fighting in a boxing ring. I think that's also super tight. I think it looks sick. I think it's even better for the people who go and watch the event because they're able to see inside the boxing ring a little bit better as we head into the second round with Aaron Jeffrey. But yeah, man. Carlos Prates versus Ian Gary next Saturday, bro. I'm putting money on Prates. I see everybody thinking that Ian Gary is going to win this fight, and he may win this fight. But I'm going for Carlos Prates, man. I like how he smokes and he don't even care, bro. He's down for the get down. Aaron Jeffrey again holding up Murad up against the cage. Now he's doing an excellent job of controlling Murad, dude. Just doing a super, super good job. Now now he's holding Aaron Jeffrey up against the cage. And Aaron just too strong for him. Oh, dirty boxing from Aaron Jeffrey. Elbow right there, bro. Wow. Look at this. Murad looks tired already. Beautiful leg kick from... Dude, Aaron Jeffrey's striking has got so much better. It looks amazing right now. Oh, my God. Beautiful right hand right there from Aaron. I love this clinch work and knees in the clinch, elbows in the clinch. I think it benefits Aaron Jeffrey a lot, man. We're rewatching Aaron Jeffrey, you guys, because he is coming on live interview with us this week coming up. So if you're new, subscribe to the channel if you got a question for Aaron. And if you're an MMA and Boxing Addicts channel, we'll be live next Saturday. Ian, Gary, Carlos Prates. Tomorrow, Whitaker. Guys, boxing, going to be amazing, my friends. Going to be amazing. Look at that. Nice little knee right there. Aaron Jeffrey still holding Murad up against the cage. The Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barboza fight's coming up close. And Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero fight is coming up. Man. Can't wait for those. I don't know if you guys seen too, though, in that Taporia versus Joe Rogan podcast. What did you guys think of Taporia talking smack on Mighty Mouse? He was saying that he don't with Mighty Mouse and that he doesn't like him. Taporia doesn't think Mighty Mouse is one of the greatest of all time. What is your guys' thoughts on Taporia after seeing him, getting a little bit more to know about him on the podcast with Joe Rogan and the PBD? As Murad is on Aaron Jeffrey's back now, but falls back down. Aaron's been doing a great job at stopping the takedowns, bro. Like he looks like he's been improving, dude. Wow. Aaron is beating Murad up against the cage. I think what Murad does usually is try to like out grapple people and use his pressure, his relentlessness. But Aaron Jeffrey's looking like Murad Dwalashvili out there right now. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Joe Rogan has a lot of good takes on it, but also a lot of bad ones. But I'm a Joe Rogan fan, so I liked it. He was even talking about Australia, dude. He was going off on Australia now, talking about, I think Australia, one country, talking about how it's bullcrap, how people on social media are going to jail for posting stuff. Like, if you live in Australia and you post, I hate the president and stuff like that, you go to jail, bro. I guess they arrested 4,000 people for social media comments. Now, I'm not going to get involved in that. But, yeah. And then just Joe Rogan talking about the UFC style. He thinks that when somebody gets up against the cage and there's no action going on, even if there's no action going on, the referee still shouldn't step in because at the end of the day, it's part of mixed martial arts. And if you aren't able to get up off, like Torrence Finney, when Torrence Finney was controlling that one dude in the UFC fight 3 weeks ago, everybody disliked it. But Joe Rogan says, if you're able to do that to somebody, then do it. It's the other person's job to be able to get away from the takedown or something like that, man. Look at, Aaron Jeffrey right hand. Aaron Jeffrey won the second round 100%, you guys. And I think the first round was close. So I think it could depend on how the third round went. But Aaron Jeffrey won the second round for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, though. It's pretty crazy. Look at this, man. Hell yeah, you guys. Probably today, probably tomorrow, we're going to be dropping some more videos. We're going to do a video where we react to the Joe Rogan podcast. We just dropped one yesterday where we reacted to the PBD podcast. Let me fast forward it as we head into the third round. It's a fight. If a guy can't get up from another guy, that's his problem. The ref is just helping the guy by letting him up 100%. So I'm 100% on you with that, bro. I myself, I feel like the people who don't really like that are people who aren't fans of wrestling. If you're saying, I see a lot of people, dude, I see MMA Xer, I see a lot of people, MMA Guru, I see a lot of people saying that it's boring and this and that, and I understand that. And I don't know how the fans are at the stadium. I don't understand how a fan could be at the stadium and you're just booing somebody because he's completely dominating somebody in wrestling. I mean, I don't get it. You pay $500 a ticket. You go to a UFC fight and then you start booing them. You start booing these guys because they're dominating in wrestling, probably because you're not a fan of wrestling. Dude, I think most of the people that I don't know, it's just weird, dude. I think the way people look at that, I think it's exciting. I think, hey, if the person can't get away from that, that's the exciting part about it. But I don't know, man. I agree it's boring too, LOL, but it's a fight, man. They got to let it play out 100%. 100%. 100%, man. 100%. As Aaron Jeffries dominating this third round again, holding Murad up against the cage, you guys. So I do agree with that, man. Like that Torrance Finney fight, I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was, hey, he was tired. He had to dominate him up against the cage, man. It was a boring fight, yeah, but the win was a good win for him. I mean, he had to do that, and he did it. Why are you mad at Terrence Finney? You should be mad at other homeboy. Other homeboy couldn't even get off. He couldn't even push Finney off of him. That's what I always think about. Why are you mad at the guy who's doing it? Why don't you get mad at the guy who can't stop it? I mean, dude. I don't know, man. Some of the reffing has been crazy recently. That Sean Woodson stoppage. Sean Woodson versus Dan Ige. I know. I thought Sean was winning. Everybody was saying that Dan was on his way to winning that fight, you guys. And I thought personally, Sean was going to win that fight, even if the fight would have played out. Guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. So we were talking about earlier, I think Dana White has been talking to the refs, man. I think he's been talking to the refs and the judges. 3 minutes ago, as Murad is holding Aaron up against the cage. Beautiful left hook from Aaron. We'll get back into our convo right now about Dana White. And I think he's been being a sneaky guy, man, this last couple months. Just these last months, dude. I got nothing but respect for the guy. But these last 2 months, Dana White has been, I think he's getting older, or he's just trying to show everybody that he's the boss. Man, Rob took Aaron Jeffrey down with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. So I think they gave Aaron Jeffrey the first 2 rounds, because those are the rounds I gave him. I think Aaron Jeffrey won the first round. I thought he won the second round. Close. But I still do think Aaron Jeffrey did enough in the first round because of the control time. And Aaron was able to control him for a long time up against the cage. Murad got that one takedown, and it looked pretty, but he didn't do no offense from it. He landed in a good position, but again, and now look at Jeffrey controlling Murad now on the floor. Nice little left hook from Aaron Jeffrey. 1 minute and 30 to go, man. Close fight. You should watch Patty's new video they showed behind the scenes and shit. Oh, yeah, I seen that. It's been popping up on my channel. I seen they just dropped it yesterday. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to watch it right after this, dude. Yeah, Fight Night Vlog, unseen footage. of Patty the Batty. Yeah, I seen that. I gotta watch it. Dude got 1.9 million subscribers on YouTube, dude. That's crazy. He is hella blowing up, bro. Aaron Jeffrey controlled Murad for the last 2 minutes of this round on the floor, dude. Aaron Jeffrey's like Murad Dwalashvili, bro. Literally, that's who I compare him to right there. He's relentless with his takedowns. They show the ref go in there before the fight talking to Patty about how he's going to ref the fight. Bro, I think I seen that clip. Is that the clip where he was telling Patty the Batty that if there's any type of action on the cage or if there's like not a lot of action, he's going to stop it? But the way he said it, didn't he make it seem like he said basically if they go to the cage, he's going to stop it, like he's going to break him up because he wants action? Tell me if I'm right or wrong, bro. I think I'm correct, dude. I think that, yeah, the ref was talking to Patty and he was like telling him in a weird way, huh? You should make a video talking about that and how the refs do that, explaining how it affects the fights and talk about the refereeing. Oh, damn, we should. We should, bro. Everything that we've been talking about, every single thing. Talk about how I think Dana White and the UFC have been being a little sneaky. Talk about the refs. Talk about, hey, that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. Yeah, dude, I was going to tell you to make a video about that reacting. That's a good one right there, bro. So what would be our conclusion on that? Like, how would we react to that? The main video would be on Joe. We'll talk about how Joe Rogan's always calling for that. And always talking about that and always trying to get it done. We'll talk about the sneakiness of how Dana White feels towards wrestlers and how we have evidence of this based off of Mosvar Evolov, based off of, guys like Mark DeKizy, coming off a win off Carl Fernandez in the UFC, being released, being a lot of guys who have that wrestling style that have been having to go the long road instead of the fast road, like Bilal Muhammad, guys who have been having to fight. I think it's sneakiness from Dana White because I secretly think he is not a wrestling fan at all, my friends. He said if they get a little rocked, he's not going to stop it. He's going to let them knock each other out. Laugh my ass out because it's big and an important fight. Dude, I bet you Dana White's the one who's telling him that. All crazy? I mean, that's not your job. That's not your job as a ref. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous right there. That's ridiculous right there, bro. Yeah, I had Aaron Jeffrey winning all 3 rounds. All 3 rounds in that fight, bro. Dude, we're going to make a reaction video to that, my friend. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to write some notes. Or we're going to, maybe if you can find some clips in time, I'm going to find some clips. And let's put that together right now after this, my friend. Hey, this is the MMA and Boxing Addicts channel. Aaron Jeffrey got the win today. Great stream. We got some likes on both of them. We got our first donation, $1. Still, we haven't got nobody to join the channel as a member yet, you guys. You get a special little star next to your name. But hey, we're still waiting for our first member, my friends. Shout out to everybody that watched. We're getting busy on the video right now. And I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Aaron Jeffrey, man. Live on the interview next week. I can't wait.